we're still grappling with that, well, 500,000 jobs may actually be lost, according to the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, if NAFDAC does not backtrack on its decision to ban alcohol in sachet. On the 4th of February this year, the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, banned the production of alcohol in sachet and PET bottles less than 200 mils. The announcement has led to various reactions, including also from civil society groups. Now, Distillers and Blenders Association of Nigeria, DISBAN, has warned that investment worth over 1.2 trillion naira might actually be lost if the sachet and PET alcohol are banned by NAFDAC, and if they continue with the ban. All right. Also, their union has come out in protests ever since to actually call on NAFDAC and the government to reverse the ban on sachet alcohol. Meanwhile, NAFDAC have come out to actually explain why they had to ban alcohol in sachet. According to the agency, the decision was based on the recommendation of a high-powered committee comprising representatives from the Federal Ministry of Health, from NAFDAC itself, the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Committee, and industry stakeholders, including the Association of Food, Beverages and Tobacco Employers, and also the Distillers and Blenders Association of Nigeria. And they are aiming to address health risks associated with this product and promote responsible consumption. According to NAFDAC, those who are highly in danger of being affected by this alcohol in sachet are underaged children who are unnecessarily exposed to this alcohol, because it's available everywhere, literally. The bus stops, the park, every food sellers. The other day I was shocked. I walked into a pharmacy, I saw sachet alcohol displayed on it. I'm like, wow, this is something. All right, so but this ban has come out to actually knock NAFDAC and say they were not part of that committee. They were not part of the meeting, okay? So they don't know when that decision was taken. But let's not forget, this is not the first time NAFDAC is talking about this alcohol in sachet. They were given a 5-year ultimatum. They signed, even though the association are saying now that they signed under duress. But then NAFDAC gave them 5 years, and after that, they had to go. All right, so it's been 5 years, okay, of brisk business selling alcohol in tiny quantity in the sachet. Now to go they can, because according to the manufacturers, the economic realities of that time is no longer the same as now. People don't consume alcohol in large bottles as before anymore. So this alcohol in sachet is now their cash cow. And if you phase that out, that means they are done. No more business. But on whose side do you fall, Mr. Adigbenro? On the side of those who are thinking about protecting the jobs of Nigerians? Already we know what our unemployment rate is like. Or on the side of NAFDAC, who are seeking to protect, the health of Nigerians?
I'm on the back of both.
Okay.
Because both has a point. For the fact that I don't take alcohol doesn't mean some people did not also take it, and it's their fundamental rights to take it. But in the angle of the children, I said it on this show that at college bus stop Ikotu, I saw primary 4, I don't know the age of that boy, with this alcoholic sachet. I know that boy, maybe as I'm talking now, he will still be remembering the kind of slaps that I gave him. I beat him. And I made sure that I took him. Where did you buy it? He took me to that woman. I wanted to arrest the woman. The woman ran away. Last Wednesday, I went to that shop. The woman has not opened. And I was told that, she has not been coming to shop. Maybe the woman was sensitive to the environment. And if I see the woman today, I will see arrest the woman. You are keeping your own children at home, but you are selling alcohol to kids. So, that in that angle. But if NAFDAC want to stand on that, there are a lot of things that they need to ban. They need to ban cigarettes too. They need to ban cigarettes too now, and because it's the same thing. Then all other ones they take. Yes, they need to ban it. All the cough syrup, they need to ban it. Along with that, because those ones also, these boys are also getting them.
They're abusing them.
They are also abusing, and they are getting it cheaper. Very accessible to them. So that one. Then two, with our economic realities now, majority of this company produces all this. The only thing that I think they need to just sit down, and government needs to do something drastically. Majority of our public schools, go and look around them. They are selling this
a lot of things.
In fact, it's very common with the public school. Public schools. Go and see their fence. You will see. If you don't see betting shop, you will see all these alcoholic sachet being sold. So on that, then in the area of economy, don't forget, all these people working in all these companies, they are also children of some people. They are also father to some people. But there is a way that NAFDAC and these people can meet on the ground. But the rate at which underage are taking alcohol is so alarming too. So from both angles, and we don't need that number of people to lose their job, because there is no job they are going to get outside. So that is another angles that we need to look into. Then another thing again is that it is a high time that we have to place some certain things on standard. What do we really want in Nigeria? So that we'll be able to safeguard our children, and at the end of the day, we still have to focus on the economics at the same time.
Thank you so much, Mr. Adegbenro. So, according to the manufacturers of this alcohol in sachet, they did mention that the sachet alcohol is now their cash cow, because when they were producing bottled alcohol, they were finding it hard to adjust to economic situation. So most of their members decided to scale down to sachet, and they've invested trillions of naira in that direction. So it will be a disservice to the Nigerian investors, because this ban is clearly motivated by multinationals in our segment of business. That's according to their association. Similarly, the Food, Beverage and Tobacco Senior Staff Association and the National Union of Food, Beverages and Tobacco Employees also have come out in their own statement saying that this singular action has sent over 500,000 breadwinners out of jobs and into the oversaturated Nigerian labor market, and they're lamenting that the new policy would further pile more problems on the Nigerian economy, as it may lead to the eventual shutdown of the industries producing this product. But on the part of NAFDAC, I don't know if they'll be backing down or backtracking on this particular ban, because starting from the 1st of February this year, they actually started shutting down factories where these sachet drinks are manufactured. All right, so ever since there's been, pockets of protest here and there. We have a video of one of the protests. You can roll that while we talk. We don't have time. All right, so topmost on the list of the protesters is the fact that lots and lots of jobs will be lost, and Nigeria, in fact the Nigerian economy cannot afford that right now. But then on the flip side, alcohol in sachets readily available, accessible, literally everywhere you turn. You see these people, all right, people who even sell herbal drinks are now the promulgators of
even
these.
some that are not even registered companies.
There
are many that.
So it's disturbing, especially where you see these drinks being sold at motor parks, garages, early in the morning. I thought there was a ban on the sale of alcohol at garages and motor parks.
Yeah, that one is a mere
at a certain time.
No, it's a statement.
All right. Because really, if
garages and alcoholic drink, they are CMS twins. They go together now.
Who actually effects these laws? The laws are there, but nobody is doing anything to implement them.
Do you know that even the NAFDAC, how many staff did NAFDAC have to go around all these companies? Look, in fact, outside, they are still outside everywhere. The only thing that I know is this, and majority of our security operatives, they are also good customers too. I don't know how they are going to be arresting their customers.
Go to police stations, you see these people selling this alcohol.
So automatically, but one thing that is so certain is in Nigeria, we always shout to enforce laws are always very difficult, especially if it's coming from an agency. like NAFDAC. There are not many now. Can they go around? And then another thing again is this: we need to look at the economic angle too, irrespective of what we want to, because Nigeria is a circular state. Nigeria is a circular state. Yeah. And another thing again is this that we need to know is this: out of the banned substances in Nigeria, alcohol is not there. Do you know now in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, there is a point where they now sell alcohol. The only thing there is that you don't sell it for the Arabs. Foreigners can buy, and you cannot go away with the drinks. You take it there.
But that's an economic decision made by. So we have to go. Our time is up. All right. So we know NAFDAC and these people will find a meeting point. Whatever they did to regulate tobacco smoking to the point where children can't buy them anymore, they are not in our faces anymore. Maybe they'll do that with alcohol. Thank you so much, sir.